You can run a short, high-quality USB Type-C cable from the extender's Type-C port directly to your device. Hi tech enthusiasts, welcome back to Fast Cabling. So here's the puzzle our client brought us. They have this awesome interactive remote kiosk right over there that's 50 meters away. They need internet and power, but the closest outlet is right here at the control room. Running a long power cord is messy, unsafe, and just not cool. And the device uses normal 5-volt USB Type-C power, just like your phone. So can we really send both data and stable 5-volt power all that distance with just one cable? And there's no local power at all. So the first instinct is grab a super long USB Type-C cable, right? But physics hate that idea. Over long distance like 50 meters, the voltage drops. Your device gets sluggish or just won't turn on. That's a hard limit. But what if I told you there's a technology already in the walls of most modern buildings designed to do exactly this? It's called Power over Ethernet, PoE, a single thin network cable carrying both data and electricity, and its standard working limits a whopping 100 meters. So Power over Ethernet is the magic behind security cameras, Wi-Fi access point, and VoIP phones. But most of those use higher specialized voltage. And our challenge, we need clean, stable 5-volt for our Type-C gadget at the far end. And here's the wizard in the middle. A PoE extender with a USB Type-C output. Now think of it not as a complex switch, but as a simple, smart repeater. It takes in standard PoE, power, and data from the main source, then gives it a boost and passes it on. And the secret weapon of our PoE extender is its dedicated 5-volt Type-C ports. Now here's our setup look like. In the control room, we have a PoE switch, or you can use a PoE injector if you just have a regular network. And that's our power and data hub. We'll send power and data through the Ethernet cable. We're going to run 50 meters Ethernet cable. You can run it through the ceiling or conduit. Now at the device end, instead of just a dead cable, we're going to plug in to our PoE extender. It gets its life from the cable itself. Then we can run a short, high-quality USB Type-C cable from the extender's Type-C port directly to your device. That's it. No extra power breaks, no converters. Let's do it. So our WebSmart PoE switch is already powered up and connected to the internet. Now we're going to take our 50 meters Ethernet cable and plug it into the PoE port to send both power and data. Now for the magic to work reliably, you cannot cut corners. First, the cable. Use pure copper Ethernet cable like Cat5e or Cat6, not CCA, copper clay aluminum. CCA resists too much over a distance and your power may fail. And second, if this setup is going into a ceiling space or outdoors, you can use a simple drip loop or maybe some weatherproof tape at the connections, or you can keep the extender module itself in a dry spot. Now we're going to run the 50 Ethernet cable, 50 meters, all the way to our extender. But luckily, our extender is IP67 waterproof rated. When you do the installation, make sure you use a wrench to tighten up the neck and the gland instead of hand tight. But now I'm going to take out the neck and the gland for faster installation. I'm going to plug in the 50 meters Ethernet cable into the RJ45 port. Now you can see the indicator light is on. We're getting power and data. On the other side, we have the Type-C port. So we can connect directly to our Type-C cable. Just like this. Now let's put it back on our demonstration board. The Type-C cable that I'm plugging in is for an iPhone here. I'm going to plug it in here. You can see it is getting the power it needs. Now I'm going to plug in another Type-C to Type-C cable for the Android phone. Again, we're getting the power we need. Now here's the big one. You can go direct. Don't try to plug the Ethernet into RJ45 to the Type-C adapter because this won't draw power. But our extender can handle the power conversion for you cleanly, and we can see in action. Not only power, after we plug it into our laptop, we're getting the internet as well. Now we can see I already turned off the Wi-Fi and it's connected to the internet since our PoE switch is already did. Now let's try. Here we go. So we've got our laptop and phone power up, screen bright, and we have full data, no lag. It's just working as if it was plugged into the wall right behind it. So our PoE extender acts as a power refresh station, ensuring the final leg delivers perfect, stable 5 volt to our device. It's our insurance policy for sensitive electronics. And this opens up so many possibilities. And the real beauty is, you can reuse what's already there. Most buildings are already threaded with PoE cables for all IP cameras or phones. That's dormant infrastructure. And with a solution like this, you can repurpose those lines. Turn an old camera corner into a smart digital signage display, or power a remote environmental sensor. Create a clean powered tablet station anywhere you have a network drop. So it's not just solving one puzzle. It's about unlocking the hidden potential in your walls. So from a remote kiosk 50 meters away to maybe your next big project. Now thank you very much for joining us. If you have a tricky power distance problem, you can shout out in the comment section below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech deep dives. And I'll see you in our next video.